An alcoholic at the age of 9, the shocking problem with WA children and booze. And families ready to fight forest protesters in a standoff with loggers.
Live across Western Australia, GWN7 News with Noel Brunning.
Good evening. First tonight, a 26-year-old man has survived a crash that saw his road train plunge from a bridge into a riverbed. Albany Highway is blocked and it's going to take hours to clear the wreckage. A specialist crane has been called in to help. It's the second time a truck has crashed here, but Main Roads deny it's a black spot.
This is what's left of the truck after it took a 5-metre dive off the Arthur River Bridge. The road train veered off Albany Highway and came crashing down just after 10 o'clock last night.
We don't know the reasons for the driver of the truck losing control. That'll be a matter that will be investigated by police.
Buckled and twisted steel hangs from the side of the bridge.
Legislation to stop the Dutch super trawler fishing off Australia is set to be determined by the Senate tonight. If the legislation passes, the government will be granted new powers to stop the super trawler fishing for 2 years, while extra scientific research determines its potential impact on marine life. The super trawler was set to take 18,000 tonnes of fish from our waters. A woman who became an alcoholic at the age of 9 has told her story to help others overcome addiction. 25% of country Australians know families where children are being neglected because of alcohol abuse. It's a shocking statistic that proves more needs to be done. The man and woman on an extraordinary trip around Australia. They're in a plane they built from a box. That's next. Plus the little boy from the outback who couldn't read properly, then found fame. He's finally back home.
By the time they arrive home, they will have travelled more than 10,000 kilometres. Rebecca O'Donovan in Collie for GWN7 News.
The little girl who's become one of our youngest black belts. You won't believe what she's capable of. That's next. Plus a grand final battle. Tensions flare as players fight to make history. Here's tomorrow's lowest fuel prices for where you live. If your town's not on the list, check the Fuel Watch website or call 1300 550 808.
Hi everyone, Tuesday night weather, and the Bureau is forecasting some on and off rain for the south for the rest of the week. No sign of rain though. In our far north, just lots of warm temperatures. We'll move on to those. WA's highest maximum today was a very hot 39 degrees. That was recorded at Argyle and Kununurra airports. Also at Fitzroy Crossing. Not particularly cool overnight either, you can see. Temperatures through the south today and most centres were into the 20s, and a reasonably warm night as the rain moved through. The coldest spots this morning were Eucla and Hopetown with 9 degrees. Now a low and mid-level disturbance brought showers and thunderstorms to most southwest areas of the state both overnight and through today. Till 9 a.m, the heavier falls, as you can see, were mostly to the west coast and just a little inland. Now, Henty Brook had almost 26 millimetres. Ferguson Valley had 25 or almost. Some moderate falls reaching well further north and also south of that. But if we look at the recordings till 3 this afternoon, and you can see the rain eased well back. Esperance Airport, the highest with 5 millimetres. Dwellingup took off 4 millimetres. Tomorrow, the westerly winds over the south will continue to bring mainly isolated showers to those southwestern districts, which may reach up to a few little parts through here around the West Pilbara. It's only light falls really expected though, and they should contract well to the west coast by evening. Looking at Thursday, still wet in parts. The Bureau is forecasting some isolated showers sitting southwest of Exmouth across to Hopetown. By evening, the rain should ease to between Geraldton and across to Bremer, and the falls should be just a little more scattered to that very far southwest corner there. A strong cold front on Friday should push some isolated showers pretty much from Shark Bay across to Israelite Bay towards midnight, and below Jurien across to Bremer. The rain should be more scattered with isolated squally thunderstorms. I'll try and move that map along through for you. Conditions will be starting to clear. Well, here's the map for Friday. You can see that rain moving through. Conditions will be starting to clear on Saturday. We've got isolated showers pretty much from below Shark Bay across to Ayr, but should contract to the south coast west of Israelite Bay by evening. Expect some scattered showers along the south coast. That'll be in the morning. Let's move along now to the districts. And yes, it is sunshine for the Kimberley. Isolated showers for the West Pilbara coast and light to moderate winds. Bear with us. Our graphics will catch up in just a moment. So here we are looking at the Kimberley and the Pilbara. Moving along then also onto the Gascoyne and central west areas, and we've got conditions pretty much sunny. Any rain will be clearing inland parts, and winds also will be looking at light to moderate. We will be moving ahead now to the southwestern districts. Winds should be moderate and getting a little fresh at times near the coast. Expect isolated showers around that corner. And then isolated showers for the wheat belt. It's going to be cloudy for the goldfields, and expect some gusty afternoon winds as well. Northern waters looking pretty good tomorrow. Generally, it's westerlies, light to moderate. And then for southern waters, moderate westerlies down the west coast, but conditions freshening along the south coast. Here's a look at the forecast there for tomorrow. Perth is expecting a possible shower and a top of 20 degrees. Sorry about those graphics. They'll be all fixed tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday and good night.
Thank you, Shauna. That's GWN7 News, Sport and Weather to the minute. If you'd like to see our stories again, you can view them online at GWN7.com.au. You can follow us on Twitter or like our Facebook page. 7 News is next. Good night, Western Australia.